Hi everybody and welcome to your tech tip of the week. In this video we're going to talk about how to back up your Moodle course. Backing up your Moodle course is extremely important, especially if you're going to use that course again in future classes. It allows you to back up the information that you work so hard to put on the page, and when it comes time to teach that class again, you simply restore the backup and all the information is there. So to get started, I'm already logged into Moodle and I'm in my Moodle course. So I'm going to scroll down, and on the left hand side of the administration block I want to select backup. You have two different choices of the backups that you can do. The first one is a full backup, and what that does is it backs up what you've contributed as the teacher and what the students have contributed as well. So to do this kind of backup, you would leave all these check boxes as is. Now, I like to make the note of saying that when you do one of these backups, in order for you to get the information from them, you need to restore them to a Moodle course. The format that the file is in is readable only by Moodle, so you won't be able to go into the folders and pick and choose what you want, but you can always restore it to a Moodle course and get the information that you need. So to carry on with the full backup, we leave everything as is and press Next. The next step, number 2, is just showing you all of the things that you're backing up. So this is just a little summary of everything that I have on my Moodle course. You'll notice that both of the content on the left-hand side and the content on the right-hand side, the user data, are both checked. That's accurate because we're doing a full backup and we're backing everything up. So I like the way that this looks, so I'm going to scroll down all the way to the bottom and press Next. Step 3 is confirmation and review. It gives you an option to put a file name here. I would leave everything as is, that way you know exactly what course you're backing up. You'll see it gives the name of the course and the date that you do it, and it also gives the time that you do it as well. So again, everything looks good to me, so I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and press Perform Backup. Once it loads, it says your backup file was created successfully. And then you press Continue, and it'll take you right back to the original page. You'll notice that Moodle automatically takes you to the Restore section, and this is where you'll be able to find the file that you just backed up. So in this case, the file is here under December 16th on Friday, and it shows that I can either download or restore it. Now, the other type of backup I want to show you is a partial backup. So I'm going to go back to where I was before under the administration block, choose Backup, and you'll see a very similar screen to the one before. Now, a partial backup is backing up everything that you as the teacher has contributed to that class. So your files, your assignments, your resources, things that you have given to the students. So this backup will protect all of that information, but will not include the stuff that the students have contributed to the course. This is the kind of backup that you're going to want to do if you're planning on using your course again and you want everything to maintain itself in the Moodle course, because all you'll have to do is restore the partial file and none of the student data will be on it, and you'll have your course look exactly as it did when you first put it onto your Moodle page. So in order to do the partial backup, you want to uncheck where it says Include Enrolled Users, and these three, Include Activities, Include Blocks, and Include Filters, are all going to be checked off. And then you follow the process as you did before. You press Next. You'll see a summary of what you're backing up. You'll notice now the difference is that everything on the left-hand side is checked off, and all the user data on the right-hand side has all the series of red X's through it. That just means that you're not backing up user data, and you're only backing up what's here on the left-hand side, which is what the teacher has contributed, and that is what you want it to look like. So we're happy with this, so we're going to go and click on Next. And again, just another confirmation and review. Your file name, again, keep it the same. Don't make any changes to it. Scroll down to the bottom and press Perform Backup. And you'll find that the partial backup might take a little bit less time to back up because there's not as much information since you have eradicated all of the student data. So now your backup file was created successfully again, and automatically it takes you to your course backup area in the Restore section, and you'll see here at the bottom it's here at 11:27 a.m. 7.3 megabytes, and this other one is still up here at 11.8 megabytes, and you could tell the difference between the two. So the one that's 7.3 is obviously a smaller size file because there's not as much information. Now, what you want to make sure that you do when you back up your information is you don't want to leave it on Moodle, because if you leave it on Moodle, when the changeover takes place from semester to semester, you're going to lose those files. So you want to download the file to your computer or to a USB key, saving that information to any type of external device. So let's just take a look at the file that we just made. We have our time, our date, and click on download. Now on my computer, I have the option and says to save file, and I press OK, and I'm using Firefox. So what it does is it takes it up into the download section, and that's where it shows all of my downloads. If your settings on your computer are different, then that's where you would go to find your files. So pretty much anywhere where your files download to when you download them on your computer is where you're going to be looking for this file. So in my case, mine goes up to here at the top right. So if I click on the little arrow here, it's going to show me where this file has downloaded to. And if I click on the magnifying glass, it'll show on my computer where it's saved. On my Mac, it saves it in a Finder, and on a PC, it'll take you to the Downloads folder. So you would just click the icon to the right, and it'll show you where it saved it to. You could leave it there, or you could save it to your P drive, or you could save it or drag and drop it onto an external device as well, like a USB stick. You want to make sure that if you do both backups, that you download both of them and save them externally to some sort of a device. And once you've done that, you're all set and you've backed up your course and you're ready for the next time that you have to use it. I hope you liked this tip and that you found it useful. Thank you for tuning in to your Tech Tip of the Week.